All right. So we are at the very, very last lesson for this course. And then obviously you can see that you have so many, once you go to the appendix, you have a lot of resources there that you should please take advantage of. And I mean, if you look in the beginning of the course, there's a video to tell you everything that you have access to in this course, right? And it's amazing that it's a package of different courses that are very useful to you. So please take advantage of every single resource that you have, okay? So the last thing we're going to talk about is creating customers. And it is important that you do more than just close sales. You should attempt to create a loyal customer base. And we've talked about this. Customers have relationships and they feel connected to the business. And many times when they have a deep emotional, I would say, relationship with you, and it's not off the professional side, but then they can feel that this is a business that really cares about me. And this is a business that really wants to see me flourish and see me transformed and cares about every little detail of, how I want my outcome to look. And so they want to give me the best. So they would always feel connected to such businesses. And by showing interest, being professional, and being reliable, you will soon find that leads appreciate your business and become loyal clients and customers. So we've talked about developing relationships and we keep coming back to it. The customer relationship is like it's like any other rather. It requires time and energy to develop and maintain, or it dries up. Contact your customers regularly and always address them by name. And it doesn't need to be face to face. You could send out emails or connect on social media. Additionally, it's a good idea to seek feedback from customers to create a dialogue. A customer rewards are another method of relationship development. So give them rewards, give them incentives. We've talked about rewards before. For the ones that have their birthdays coming up, send them birthday cards. Give them friends and family promotions. Give them rewards programs. Give them coupons if they have to get coupons. Just special discounts, anything that you can offer. And always show genuine interest in them. Customer relationships can turn sour very quickly. And they can turn sour when you as a service provider does not show genuine interest in their well-being. People do not want to feel like they are viewed as walking credit cards. You will improve customer relationships by showing genuine interest in them. So be engaging. Ask them personal questions. Ask them personal details. Of course, don't get too nosy and don't start asking personal questions that are very deep personal questions. But just ask like personal things about themselves that they're willing to share. And make sure you remember those details. So that means keep records because you might not be able to remember everybody's details, but make sure you have records so that every time you are in conversation with them, you know who you're talking to. Don't always limit your conversations to business alone, except the customer gives you the impression and tells you, listen, I only want to talk business. But I promise you, many times, they really are just interested in sharing about themselves if you're willing to listen. And so also anticipate their needs. So as you develop a relationship with them, you will learn how to anticipate and fulfill their needs. And we talked about this in the previous course. You also need to follow up, send thank you notes, phone calls, whatever helps so that they can just feel appreciated and show and see that you're very interested in their well-being. And also be very professional. While it is a good idea to be personable and inviting and friendly, you also need to remember to maintain your professionalism. And there are ways to improve that. So be cautious, say please, say thank you. Keep your private life to yourself. Dress appropriately all the time. In the branding course, we talked about why it's important, why appearance matters, because people will judge the book by the cover before they even get to the content of the book. So do not become too don't just come not put together. That doesn't mean dress like a celebrity, but look good, right? And do not become too familiar with your clients. No matter how much they're willing to share with you, no matter how deep you get to know them, do not become too familiar. So avoid off-color jokes, avoid weird comments. Respect them. Keep the respect where the respect should be. And then show that you're reliable, show integrity. Customers trust, individuals and businesses when they show reliability and integrity. And integrity displays morality and honesty. For example, if as a business you mislabel your prices to the benefit of the customer, um, it will display a lack of integrity, right? Um, it's important to honor whatever it is that you say to the customer is the promise that you've made, and that builds your integrity. Reliability means that the customer can expect a consistent experience when dealing with your company, and your prices will be consistent. Any changes you make, you will have to explain or announce it. Don't just don't just shock them for them to show up and be like, oh, yesterday, this was this price. We talked about it. This was the cost, and now the cost has gone up. You didn't think to tell me, right? Employees will, if you are an employee or you have employees, they will all be cautious and attentive, and the quality of the service and product will be uniform time and time again. That's reliability. So when building teams, make sure that your teams do understand the vision and they understand the purpose of your service, and they understand the importance of keeping the clients as satisfied as possible so that they are properly trained in how to handle and relate with the clients. Okay? And to make sure that the experience that they continue to give clients, the positive experience, is maintained and is consistent. Okay? So now we've come to the end. Exciting, exciting, exciting. All right, so take advantage of everything that you have in the appendix section. I believe it's the appendix section. Yeah, but you'll see some worksheets that are very, very helpful. Please take advantage of them. All right.